All right. So sit down and have a seat. Do you want a water?
Oh, I'm okay.
Yeah, I'll take a water. Please.
Okay.
Sure.
No, I'll just share with you.
Okay.
There you go. Thank you.
So there's lots of smells in here, lots of dogs.
Yeah, he's actually being. I've never seen him be like that before.
He's nervous. There's lots of smells.
I've never seen him deal.
Yeah. And he obviously knows the snuffle net.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we have one.
had-
We haven't used it in a long time because he chewed it to shreds. But one of my good friends, she has a female golden. They were born on the same exact time, so they play all the time together. And she leaves them out all the time when she watches him.
Yeah.
And him and her go at it.
And he might be better at it now.
Yeah.
I find the nubby ones a little bit. They match your furniture a little better than the garish ones. But I like the garish ones because they go into a bowl. So he's seen the cat.
He's tormenting our cat all day today, so.
So that has to stop.
Yeah, I mean, it's more of like, so we have an adult male cat who, so when he goes to my friend's house who has the other golden, they have a cat there that is, I swear that was meant to be a dog. I mean, he plays with the dogs, he goes for walks with them, it's the craziest thing.
Yeah.
So he plays with that cat, so when he comes home, he's confused why our male cat wants nothing to do with him and wants to swat him.
Yeah.
He's definitely learned his space with the older cat, because he got swatted one time and that's really all it took.
That's all it took.
Right. But now that we have 2 kittens, he's just boom, 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 and they're like terrified.
And they're terrified. And they need to be protected.
Yes.
You know.
Yeah.
He's not ever coming at them aggressive. It's
he
just
wants
more
to
like
play.
the playful energy, and he's like jumping and like trying to get them to play. And today they actually like touched noses, a couple of them.
Good.
Which
So
is
like
good.
they're aware of each other, but also if he gets too close or like is acting too energetic, they'll start kind of like growling at him.
And sometimes he'll
hissing
get
at him.
overly
Grounding's
excited.
good.
Yeah.
That's a warning. Grounding's good.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, he's obsessed with socks.
Oh.
So mittens,
Well,
socks.
that's my Kevlar.
Socks and shoes is what
Socks,
he
shoes, like
destroys.
mitten style, like the sock material. I don't know what it is. He will steal all your socks.
Because he's been able to.
Yeah.
They have scent. You know, so if he has access to them.
Yeah, we've been much better about
They
it.
don't think there's not a reason in the world to have anything that's not a chew toy. You know, in their world,
Yeah.
they don't understand. You know, if it's here, it's meant to be chewed.
Right. Yeah, one of like the biggest obstacles we had, it is getting better, but we have a toddler, so he cannot differentiate between the toddler's toys and his dog toys.
Of course.
So he's trying to play with the toddler's cars and chewing them to pieces, and we have learned to not have small bits and pieces of toys around. It's just big solid toys for our toddler to play with because he has no interest in those. It's the small stuff that looks like dog toys.
Yeah.
So we've gotten rid of all that stuff and transitioned to bigger toys for my son to help kind of navigate that.
That's nervousness. That's just nervousness. This is novel. After 5 months of age, novel is, that door on novel goes down. It doesn't mean you can't introduce new things. It means you have to do it slowly.
Yeah.
And he got a whole, whopping amount of scent and everything else.
Yeah.
So, go ahead. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt.
Oh, no, that was it. Yeah.
How old's the toddler?
He'll be 2 next week.
2. So he's moving around.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, walking, running.
And how is this one around the toddler? Does he
They
knock him
play
open?
like all day, but yes, he knocks him. Like 2 nights ago, actually after I had already texted you, my son and him both love to wrestle and like rough play, and my son went to dive back on the couch and he jumped right over, like he tries to jump over the couch all the time, like clear the couch. And he tried to jump over my son, and the back paw fell on his face, and now he's got a swollen eyelid.
Is that an older child or the 2-year-old?
The 2-year-old.
The 2-year-old. So, dogs have a real hard time with sometimes. They have to be really taught what you want them to do, and then every once in a while you can do sometimes. But, so, if we gave the toddler, do you think the toddler could do this and have the dog sit?
Maybe.
I'm sure if we practiced it.
I'm sure if we practiced it, yeah.
Okay, because this gives kids a sense of control over the dog and teaches the dog to sit whenever this is done.
Okay.
And you have to teach the dog, you have to teach the toddler. It's called Go Crazy and Freeze. And I'll send you an example of it,
Okay.
a video of it. Not mine. It's with a Great Dane. It's with an old Great Dane too, but you know.
Yeah, yeah.
But you do it stationary the first week. The second week, you have the toddler moving, and the third week, moving fast.
Okay.
You can do the same thing. So sit isn't a verbal cue anymore, it's this.
Okay.
Okay? So I'll talk to you a little bit. What did he have done? He's shaved.
He was neutered about a week and a half ago.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, that ought to slow him down.
Yeah, well, we can only
Yeah.
hope.
Yeah.
I've just never had I've had golden retrievers my entire life. Growing up, I had goldens. We had a golden that we lost last year, and luckily, I don't know, I guess it's luck, I've always had lazy golden retrievers. Like, all they want to do is be lazy all day, but then if I wanted to take them on a hike, they'll go on a hike, they'll run with me, but when we were in the house, lazy.
Yeah.
And then we met Henry. And he is...
And Henry needs to be hunting ducks.
Yes. I think, from what research I've done, I feel like maybe he's a field golden versus a show golden, so he needs more mental stimulation and...
Yeah. I think he's definitely could hunt birds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's the most athletic golden I've ever had. The way he jumps and runs is just...
Well, that's not unusual. You didn't get a pet quality dog this time. You got a working dog.
Yeah.
And you're in the working dog family, so
Yeah.
I know that feeling. I know, having bought a horse, bought a dog that was over my my level of learning.
Yeah.
You learn a lot with them, though.
Yeah. Look at how apprehensive he is. I've never seen him like that before. That's funny.
There's just so much here. So their noses are incomparable, totally incomparable. I mean,
Yeah.
we have no idea what all they can do. They can sniff out all sorts of disease. They can epilepsy, diabetes, cancer, all of that. They find lost people. They find dead people. They find historical human remains.
Yeah.
They are, they're incredible. They're incredible hunting dogs. I mean, they're just, and their nose is a lot of that.
Yeah.
So whenever you go out into the world, you walk them?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So when you walk them, let the first 5 minutes of that walk be about him sniffing. Let him sniff. Then you can start to teach him to walk. Does he loose leash walk or does he pull you?
Poles.
Okay, so I'll show you a method.
Okay.
It takes 15 minutes a day for 4 days, and he should be loose leash walking.
Okay.
If he's not, then the method doesn't work for this dog.
Okay.
But it's just a method, but it's a pretty cool one. I just have you walk in a circle with him on the outside, and a big circle, not a pivot, but you would have him on your outside, and he lunges, and then you would walk like this with him on the outside of you, so that he's doing twice as many steps as you are. He's going to probably try to go behind you, so you have to kind of guide that so they don't do that. Like I'm left-handed, so I'd be walking this way.
Yeah.
And I can do right, but I would when I would put it in my right hand and they started to go behind me, I would just guide it right here. I wouldn't grab it or anything, I just would guide it. If you let them go behind you, they will always go behind you. That never gets better. They do what they're allowed to do. So you know with your 2-year-old, if it picked up the crayons and started writing on the wall, you would not let that happen, okay? You wouldn't let them practice behavior you don't want.
Right.
Same with a dog. Just the same thing, just the same thing. I see. We're gonna be that way, huh? So what commands does he know?
Sit, lay down.
Lay down is iffy.
Okay,
It takes a few times.
He listens to me much better than he listens to
Okay.
him. Every pet we've ever had was that way. We don't know what it is.
okay.
We used to know. So we did a little bit of intro training when we first got him.
Okay,
He was a puppy.
He knows shake.
Shake.
He'll do like a boop with his nose to you.
nose pop,
Mhm.
Yeah.
okay.
He used to be really good with like come.
He's,
Sit and stay. It's like hit or miss.
he'll come unless he knows he's being put. So we have like a mud room, like a entryway into our garage. It's just like a
Mhm.
small room, and we have a baby gate there, and that's where we leave him during the day while we're at work.
Okay.
Because we transitioned from the crate to that now, and he does great in there. But if he knows he's being put up in there, he will not listen to come.
Okay, so you have to make that room, you have to work that room. I'll show you a little map. It's a go to place. Teach
Go to
them to go to
place,
place.
yeah.
So instead of, when the doorbell rings, instead of this, dog that's hysterical at the door, tell them to go to place, go to Matt, Matt, whatever you want to call it.
Okay.
And they learn to go there. Now, it doesn't happen overnight. It takes time.
Yeah.
But, think about yourself learning the tango. If I came here and did all the steps and told you, okay, go salsa tonight, you'd be looking at me like I was crazy.
Yeah.
Same thing with them. So we want to take everything in baby steps.
Okay.
We want to break every behavior down. If the dog doesn't get the behavior, we're going to say, okay, how can I break that behavior down more? And we'll just break it down until the dog understands what we're asking of it.
Okay.
Eyesight. They can see much better than we can at dusk and dawn. They have a reflective lens in their eye, and that will allow more light to come in, so more light can go out when it's dusk and dawn. They can see infrared. They can see their little
Yeah.
prey out
Yeah.
there, okay? So they can take in ultraviolet light. We can't take in ultraviolet light. So they got better noses. They got better eyesight. Ears, 18 muscles in the ear. 18. They go all around and they hear. They know 10 blocks away that your car has pulled into your subdivision,
Yeah.
and they'll be up, telling whoever's in the room,
Mhm.
They know this. They know the sound of your car. It's amazing. They have to catch scent. And you'll see them catch scent. They'll be going along and suddenly they do this. They could just caught scent when
Yeah.
they do that. So, but they have to catch. So they don't necessarily smell you coming. That's why sometimes you walk in and you're a different silhouette, and they bark at you.
Until they
It's-
realize.
They haven't caught your scent. They're upwind your scent. They haven't caught, but you don't look
Mhm.
like you normally look. You ever come in with a hat and an overcoat,
Right, yeah.
and you're like, woof, oh, yeah, it's me.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. That's good. So comb you have to go back to the beginning with comb.
Okay.
Mat work, I think, would be really good for you guys. I teach a mat work where we get the dog magnetized to the mat, so they want to be there. Then you can take that and you can do that with your crate, you can do that with your mudroom. It's the exact same. Anything he doesn't want to do, you'll just make it more fun.
Okay.
And that's what it's about, making it more fun for
Yeah.
him. They have no morals. They are amoral beings. They don't live in right or wrong. Moses did not come down off the mountain for them with anything. Okay? They live in safe or not safe. They are amoral. It is what is in it for me. Is this a good deal?
Yeah.
And that's a dog. So once you understand that, then you start to, oh, well, they're not being stubborn. Oh, well, they're not being spiteful. Oh, well, they're not being, you know. They do have anger. They have jealousy. They have joy. But they don't have anything that has anything to do with morals.
Right.
And guilt has to, you gotta have right and wrong. To, you know, you gotta have, that's the water over there. That's great. You found it.
Yeah, we had one like that too.
Do you? Yeah, there you go.
Henry, come. Sit.
So I use, he's not allergic to anything, right?
Not that
Well-
we know. Well, what?
He ate. My son has these
Oh.
like puff snacks, and it had cinnamon in it, and his eyes went poof. So
Oh,
we
yeah.
assume maybe cinnamon now.
Okay. So, but no proteins.
No.
Okay. So I get,
Henry.
I know these are really good, aren't they? Yes, very nice. I have nothing in here. I have to go in here. I have to go here and look what I have here. I do. Sit. Yeah, very nice. Very, very nice. Yes. There you go. Very nice. So this is Happy Howie's meat roll. They're about $5 a piece.
Okay.
This is I just cut this tube, one of these tubes up. So
Okay.
you get a nice big package. You can cut it up into any size you want. They're soft because you don't want anything that's really crunchy and chewy because you want them to move on. You don't
Yeah.
want them to be crunchy and chewy. Anyhow, I get them on Amazon. They're,
Okay. And then you just keep them in the freezer after you slice them.
you know, I keep them in the refrigerator.
Oh, is that the fridge?
This
Okay.
is the fridge. This
Okay.
is the freezer down here. And then, good. So I want you guys to pick a word, and I suggest yes or good. That is going to tell Henry that is the behavior I was looking for.
I think we already say good, so that would probably
Good,
be
that's perfect, then
Yeah.
keep that. And then I'm gonna want you to pick a word to release him from a position.
Okay.
The mat to start off with. But with the mat work, you'll get the sit down, the sit stay, and the down stay.
What words do you recommend to release them?
Whatever's gonna come out of your mouth, I say free. Some people use okay. I use okay all the time. That's not, my dog would be.
Yeah, I know. I think
releasing.
free's good. Free. Yeah.
So that's what we're gonna do. So we, do you see the kitty? No kitty. I have an over-enthusiastic boxer.
Oh yeah.
And when somebody new comes, like last night somebody new came, I can't remember. But I put him on a leash. Oh yeah, Stan and Helga came from next door. Now he's terrified of them. If he's out walking, he's terrified. But in the house, he plays the fool.
Yeah.
Wants to jump all over them, I had to really train him because he's 8 now. I've had him 2 years. So his other owner did not. So this is mat work. So anything can be a mat. His bed can be a mat. I like something easy. It can be a yoga mat.
So what I worry about is when we leave him during the day that he'll tear it up.
Yeah, pick it up.
Okay. Because we don't leave anything in the mudroom. It's just wood floor.
Okay, yeah,
Okay.
that's fine. No,
Okay.
pick this is, and the first week you're gonna do this, you are gonna pick it up after you're done.
Okay.
Because you want to give him really clear direction on
Right.
what's happening, okay? After that, you can leave it down, but if he's destructive, then you can't.
Yeah.
I also like to work a yoga mat too, because if I want to go to the brewery or out to dinner,
Bring it with you.
you can put the yoga mat down, tell him, Matt, boom, you're enjoying yourself rather than controlling your dog. You know,
Yeah.
you're having a good time, and you can just be there at the establishment.
Yeah.
So this starts the minute the mat hits the floor, and you're going to put it down. You're going to put it down when he's looking, like he's not looking at me. If they're not looking at you, they don't hear you.
Yeah.
So I see your paw. So when he's looking at me, I will put it on the ground. He will be attracted to it because they're nosy parkers, and they're going to come over and check out anything. The minute a paw hits this, I'm going to start dropping treats. And I'm going to blend how I drop. Sometimes I'm going to say good, sometimes I'm just going to drop treats. I want his head down. I want to magnetize him to this mat. I want to drop the treats from above. Don't want it to be about me. I don't want it to be about my hand. I want it to be about the mat. Oh, the mat springs eternal joy, you know? So I think I'm going to do this with Cheerios because he works for them, and he probably hasn't had enough Happy Howie to be stuck on it. See how he's not jumping on me? Now watch him make a lie around.
Well, he usually, I mean, we have guests over. The jumping really only is the initial greet.
The initial greet.
And then if everyone just ignores him for a little while, he's like, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta ignore him.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the minute I'm gonna do maybe 10, 15 Cheerios here, and then I'm gonna just step away, a quarter turn away, and I'm gonna say free, and I'm gonna pretend like I have a fistful of Cheerios, and I'm gonna lure him off. The minute he comes off, I'm gonna turn back to the mat. Now, what we're doing right now is just getting him to the point where he thinks getting on the mat is a good deal for me, okay? That's all we're doing. We'll work on distance and duration later, but this is going to be all about calm. Okay, this is where he's going to go to be calm.
Something stuck in his mouth.
No.
There's just treats caked to his teeth.
Treats cake to his teeth. Good. No treats off the mat like I just did. Free. Good. And I'm going to move around the mat so that he can have movement. And if he wants to leave the mat, that's perfectly fine. It's dog's choice. But I don't talk to him, I don't touch him, and he gets no treats when he's off the mat. Good. Yes. Good. Good. Free. Good. All we're doing is really teaching him these words right now. You're standing on it. Whoops. Good. Free. Oh, look at that. A down came, but we're not doing that quite yet.
That's how I signaled down for him. That's probably why.
Come on, free. You say free?
No, but I go,
Oh.
so once he's sitting, I do this for sit, and then I go like
I
this, and
see.
he comes down.
Free. Yeah, come on. Okay. Good. Free. Good boy. Good. Oh, we're getting playful now, aren't we? Get all this up here. Good. Free. Good boy. Yes. Good boy. Okay. free. That's it, good boy. All right, excellent. And then you pick the mat up. I do it 3 times. 10, 15 treats are free. 10, 15 treats are free. 10, 15 treats are free, pick up the mat.
Okay.
Okay? And once a day. If each of you did it once a day, that'd be like magnificent.
Okay.
It shouldn't take you more than 30 to 45 seconds.
Yeah.
You know, it's not going to be a big chunk of your time that you have to, because obviously you have a few things to do at home, don't you?
And then the ultimate goal is that the mat is, I guess we put the mat in the mudroom so that when we call him to go to place, the mat's there and he associates the mat with.
You can have a mat in the mudroom. You could have a mat down from the door, from the front door a bit.
Okay.
So they go, or part of your living room, so they go over to that. And actually, after a while, this becomes, as long as he doesn't destroy it, this becomes, you know, a very special place. Oh, you met Oscar up there, huh? And the lab, did you see Carl the hag? Most dogs don't notice things.
His hair's sticking up.
They have no control over that.
I know.
They have no control. That is totally the autonomic
alright.
nervous system.
Sit.
Yeah. Good boy. Yeah. All right. You want to try? So I'm going to give you one of these. I don't know how many pockets you have.
Yeah, I have lots.
Oh, do you? Okay. Are you 14? I have tons. I don't buy if it doesn't have pockets. But this you can go around your waist. This will you'll gradually get to the point where you can start to create where there will be distance. I'll hold that for a second. There'll be, you can reload, you know, and they'll just stay there. But
Yeah.
all in good time. Now we're just magnetizing to the mat. I would have some in your hand and be ready.
Okay.
Because the minute his paws hit, you want to catch that moment. Good. He doesn't know I'm not going to be good. There you go.
Free.
All right. Good. So don't forget to mark it the minute he hits. Good. The
Good.
minute his paws hit. You don't have to continue to mark it while he's on. That's good, yeah. Step away, free.
Free.
Good.
Good.
Yeah, now,
Good.
treat, yeah, there you go. The good has to come on the heels of the behavior.
Free.
The
Good.
treat does not. Look at the mat, don't look at him.
Go.
Good.
Good.
There you go. So you're just teaching him this particular behavior. That's all you're doing right now.
Free. Good.
No, good is when he steps on it. You're a little fast on the good.
Free.
But then you
Good.
pick the mat up. Yeah. Tell him free and then pick the
Free.
mat up. All right, there you go. There you go. Good boy. And you'll get all those. So, when I say no treats off of the mat, just during this training exercise. You want to have treats on the ground any other time?
Okay.
Just like I don't, that down, I would have had a specific marker word for that. The sit, I have a specific way of marking that to let them, to let them know, like I go good, I draw it out.
Yeah.
Down, I just go good, but yeah, so there's specific things that you can do. The reason I use good is because I want him to understand that it's coming from my hand to your mouth, don't move. Okay?
Okay.
I want that location specific, this is where you're gonna get the treat. So I have a few of those I use, and that way the dog is not, am I gonna get the treat? When am I gonna get the treat?
Yeah.
Where's the treat? Where,
Yeah.
what?
Okay.
So, it won't be a horrible amount, but, and they'll be
Yeah.
real, and you can pick your own words, you don't,
Okay.
certainly don't have to use mine.
Yeah.
I'm left-handed, so what I do looks hard, because I'm doing it with the opposite.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
You wanna try it again?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't have them ready.
Yeah, I know. See, you gotta be ready when you start this. 'Cause game on, a minute.
Free.
Yeah, good. Good.
Good.
As soon as he goes down with it.
Free. Good. But he's spinning around.
He's spinning, so I slow that up just a little bit, wait for him to do a spin and come back. And
Free.
because otherwise you're training that into the behavior.
Right.
And then you're going, why did I do
Oh,
that?
sorry. Free.
Good. Oh,
You're tricking me. Come. Wait. No.
Good.
Good. Free. Good.
that's why something soft is nice.
Good.
Until you get them magnetized. In a week, he is gonna be there with this.
Free.
And, you
Good.
can pick it up, yeah. Whoop. Good boy, good boy.
Oh boy.
So, when you say free, make that inviting. Free?
Okay.
Just a little bit.
Okay.
Just up a little bit. Make it inviting, because if you say it in a way that's not inviting, then he's gonna go, is this a good deal for
Mm-hmm.
me?
Yeah, that makes sense. Because he's picking up the tone like he's in trouble.
He's
maybe.
picking up the tone like
Right.
he's in trouble, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Nick, you wanna try?
Yep.
Yep, for it? Alright,
I got
here's
it.
your Cheerios. There you
Oh, you
go.
have pockets.
There you go. Want another handful? You'll be using them throughout our time together. I just bought a huge box of Cheerios.
What do you buy? Just the plain Cheerios?
Yeah, plain,
Yeah.
not honey nut.
Yeah.
So throw, okay,
Good.
there you go, nice. Good. And do,
Free.
yeah, good,
Good.
nice. Your timing's impeccable.
Good.
Right now, I don't care if all four are on. I will care if all four are on, but right now,
Good. Free. Free.
lovely,
Good.
very nice, very nice. Are you sure you're not a dog trainer?
Free.
And go ahead and pick it up.
He was
Yeah.
really good with the puppy training. Like he just was so good at it.
Yeah. Did someone do clicker training with you?
No.
We do have a
we
clicker
did.
though.
We did have a clicker. We just did a lot of treat-based training,
Yeah,
and he was really young. So like when they're that young,
they're like little sponges.
right?
Yeah.
He picked up a lot of stuff really good.
Yeah, well, they're always learning. They are always
Yeah.
learning.
We
And
do
then
have a
we
clicker. We've
moved
never used it.
around.
We don't know how to use it.
Yeah, well, I'm not gonna make you have treats and a leash and a mat, and a clicker.
Yeah, that's a lot. Yeah,
That's a lot to have. So
yeah.
your marker word is the clicker. And all you have to do is remember the marker has to come on the heels of the behavior. The treat does not. So what you don't want to do is good, because motion overshadows everything.
Yeah.
Because they're associating.
So the dog he already knows these
Yeah.
are in your pocket. You can't, fool him. He knows,
Yeah.
he's got a nose. He knows they're there. So
what is he supposed to do, like in that situation where he just jumped on you?
I would ignore that.
Okay.
I might turn away just a little bit, and then I would stay with the dog, and the minute his paws hit the ground, all four were on the ground, I go good, and I drop treats.
Okay.
So I'm going to mark what I want, going to ignore what I don't. That is not the way we as human beings are.
Right.
We mark what we don't like, and we ignore when they're good.
Yeah.
Oh, there's no noise? I'm just going to ignore them
Right.
now. So, it's just the opposite of the way we're wired. Just the total opposite of the way we're wired. But in the morning on I think it's the Discovery Channel, early in the morning, there is a show called The Zoo, and it's all about the Bronx Zoo. And this is the way they train all the animals there. It's the way they train the gorilla. I saw him today with a red panda. They wanted to do an ultrasound, so they trained it to target and get its treat. And they had brought it into a special place so its belly was up there, and they could do the ultrasound to see whether it was pregnant or not. So this is how this is how all wild animals, marine animals are trained. This is exactly how they do it. And this is applied behavior analysis. That's all it is, ABA, psychology. It's applied behavior analysis. It's Skinner and Pavlov.
Mm-hmm.
And, Skinner so much. Skinner was cool.
Yeah.
Pavlov was also, but, it was a different day and age. So,
Henry,
good. So you feel good with this?
good, sit.
All right. So this is
Sit. Good, sit.
this is simple, and I, you can use a shower mat.
Okay.
You can use I've got one of those. Oh yeah, one of the little microfibers.
Yeah.
I like something a little bigger. He's a big boy, so
Yeah.
something a little bigger. But a yoga mat, you can cut it in half.
Yeah.
I had a German Shepherd that was over enthusiastic here. Yes, yeah. And then, you want to try it? Okay. Good. 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 Pretty good boy. Good. Free. And I call this dog's choice. They walk away, I'm not going to tell them. They want to opt out of training, opt out.
Mm-hmm.
That's, we can always pick this little game up another time. Good. And when they come back, I'm going to be there. Well, I'm going to pick them out, and I'm not. Pretty good boy. Yeah. So everything is an act.
That's it.
Everything.
That's it.
So I will send you
Good.
a video of, this is called a traction release to the mat. That's what this scenario is. And then next week we'll go into how to treat the good and how to treat the down, because they're going to come.
Yeah.
And then you're going to end up with a dog that doesn't want to get off the mat.
Yeah.
But you just wait them out. You just wait them out. Look at that tongue. My God. Oh, he's in heaven.
See, like, it's funny, he's tired right now as if he were, like, as the same amount of tiredness as if he just played with a dog for 2 hours, but it's because the mental stimulation really,
Oh, yeah. 20 minutes of nose work worth an hour and a half of walking.
Yeah.
I was a canine handler for search and rescue. Wilderness. 4 hours, 100 acres. The dog, I got back from the dog's like, okay, you want to play ball?
Henry, come. Henry, come.
Go
Good.
crazy
Sit.
and
Good.
Yeah, go crazy and freeze. That's good. So that works. So that'll be
Jump.
great. So now I think we're just gonna do we're gonna teach him a start button. And I'm gonna teach you some pattern games. Because I think that we can get to, we want to teach him what a start button is. That's what we're going to do today. Because we want him to get to the point where we can play a game called Look at That. And that can be the cat.
Okay.
And because what Look at That is, and it's really, we don't say Look at That, we go, where's the kitty?
Mm-hmm.
We want the dog reporting, not reacting, okay? We want him to report to us. So I'm going to use a little higher value treat with this. And this game is called Up Down. It's a very simple game for us. All these pattern games are profound for the dog. Once the dog takes over the pattern, then you know that the dog understands.
Okay.
That's how you know they understand. They take over the pattern. So this I would use in the car before he got out, because he gets out of the car and he goes, the world! You know, so what I want to do is have him, okay, I'm hooked up with you, Mom. You know, I got it. So I would do that in the back seat. 4 or 5 up downs. And then I would bring the dog out. I'd have him reorient to me, which we're going to do a lot of teaching him to reorient to you. And then I do that right at the bumper. And then say you're going into the vet. So I would do the walk up and let them do the sniff and all that. And at the door to go into the vet, I would do a little up down. And then the minute I got in the door to the vet, I would do a little up down. If they still needed more to calm them down and to get them thinking, I would do more. I might do a movement game, then a movement pattern game, something. This always starts with, let's see, yeah, that's good. It starts with a treat on the ground. The dog looks up. Good. 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 Scatter can be one, you know. So, I want them to look at me. Because I want them to look at me, I'm not holding the treats like this because they're never getting past your belly button if the treats are here. So I put them in a neutral position. I have them in my hand, but I have them down here. Starts with it on the ground. Good. Good, you're so enthusiastic. Good. Scatter. Okay. Ready? Okay. So you're going to have them in your hand. Starts with the treat on the ground. So you might want to throw a treat and tell him to get it. Then he knows that you're the resource and I'm no longer the resource. So it starts with a treat on the ground. He looks up, eats the treat and looks up, eats both treats. Wait till he looks at you. Good. On the ground. Good. There you go. He's trying to figure out what pays. And he's like all of us. He remembers and then he forgets. There you go. And then you can just step over and do a scatter of Cheerios if you've got some in there. When I get bait bags or treat bags, I get the one with the magnet.
Yeah, I like that.
I really
That's
like it. I get them big enough that I can get my hand in them.
Yeah.
And I'm not fighting
Yeah,
the
that's
bag
really
to get
nice.
a treat out, and I don't want to have to pull something open.
Yeah.
I want to be able to get to my treats when I need my treats.
Good.
Okay.
No.
No,
So what do you do in that situation? Just ignore
I
him?
would just ignore him, and when he stopped, I would say good, and I'd treat him.
Okay.
You
I know
are.
it's gonna be really hard to
I know.
say
It's,
no.
we want him to change his habits.
Well, and
we
we're
have to
saying
change
no
ours.
all day long to a toddler, so it's like trying to.
Well, this works with toddlers.
I probably really does.
It
No,
works.
it's true. It's true.
we are much better with praise than we are with not praise.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, I wouldn't call it criticism necessarily, but
Henry.
that's good. That's good. And if you are smart, you just pick up right away.
Good. Good.
So give him a chance to think. If he doesn't quite get to look at you, give him a chance. There you go.
Good.
There you go.
Good.
There you go. You got another one?
Good.
There you go. And he's adding a sit-in, and all that's fine and good, but you're working on a specific behavior.
Right, to get him to look.
So, and you're not going to make the behavior harder until he's pretty fluent at the beginning phase of it.
Yeah.
And if you make one part of the behavior harder, then you have to make another part easier. And when you train, you don't train harder. Think of yourself in the gym with the weights, and if every time you lifted a weight, we put a little more on and made it harder, there'd be a point where you'd be going, I'm done.
Yeah.
You know, I'm out of here. So hard, easy, easy, harder, harder, easy, hard, easy.
Yeah.
You know, so it's like that. So as random as we as human beings can be, which is not particularly random, but you know, we'll do our best. Nose bops. Do you have a word you use?
Boop. Oh wait, is it boop? Wait, what do you say?
I say boop.
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 I do it with like a closed fist.
Boop. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, what a good boy. So you can start to train it with an open hand, and then you can take a target and you can transfer this nose touch to a nose target, and you could put like painter's tape, and then you gradually would put the painter's tape on the wall and tell the dog to, and they would go boop the, I like that. Do you heel? Do you heel? Mm-hmm. Right in here. Boop. Boop. Boop, boop. See, he's not used to doing it
Yeah.
from the side. Boop. Boop. Yes. You can tell yes is my word, can't you?
I think he also, when we used to teach him sit, lay down, shake, boop, we would do it in a series. And
Yes.
now sometimes he'll sit and then want to shake and then want to boop, like do everything all at once.
And that is not being certain of what you want. So I'm going to throw the whole
So I get the
smorgasbord at
treat.
you.
Yeah.
I'm throwing everything at you.
Yeah.
So these are targets. I'm just putting them out so that I make this a little bit easier for the dog and for me. Remember, they don't see red.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Henry?
Henry, what are you doing, buddy? Trade, yeah, see? That was good, yeah. Get it, yeah. Get it is a wonderful, an absolutely wonderful location-specific marker word. It's just great. So when you want to trade, Henry, get it. Drop. You're so cute. You're so cute. Aren't you adorable? Drop. I'll teach you about drop. Yes, I will. Good boy, get it. Yes. Good boy. So I'm going to put that there. And
He knows leave it a little bit.
Okay.
That's what we use. And like he knows when he has something he's not supposed to.
Oh, yeah.
So
They all do.
He'll usually come bring it to us with his tail cowered under him and then give it back to let us release it.
And just remember that that's all an act.
Yeah.
That's a don't hurt me, honey.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so. Good. So this is ping pong. It starts with up, down. Want him to come back here in front of me. Good, but I'll take that because I'm lowering my expectations right now. Good. This is just good. Up, down, with movement, because dogs are more comfortable with movement. Good. So if you've got to move, good. So when a dog is good, misbehaving, the first thing we tell it to do is sit. And good. Think of yourself having just won the lottery, and I tell you, go to bed.
Yeah. Yeah.
I can't contain myself. Help me.
Yeah.
You know, I can't. He can't contain He doesn't know how to regulate his emotions yet. And that's what we're teaching them, emotional regulation. That's what you're getting from us today. So all this is up, down, but he can't go from one green to the other green.
Okay.
He has to look up at you.
Okay.
So no cheating. That's why I put these out to start with. Henry.
Leave it.
Good boy. What a good boy. Okay. There you go.
Yeah, you stay there.
You stay on the blue one.
But then
I'll
I
put it
put it
down on
in-
the ground.
Okay.
Okay. So you're going to start with up, down, right at the blue one. Just so that he understands what you're doing. Okay, now to the left or the right, whichever you want to do. And he comes back and looks at you.
Good.
There you go.
Good.
You don't have to put him down the blue one anymore.
Okay.
Just go side to side. We're just giving him some movement.
Good.
Nice waiting, nice waiting. Waiting for him to catch up.
Good.
Nice. There you go. Okay. There you go.
Good. Good.
That was exciting. And you got a cobweb on you.
Good.
You just needed to reboot.
Good. Good.
There you go.
Good. 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 Getting tired?
This is about,
Focus.
yeah, this is about figuring out what you might pay for other than this, you know. And he might be a little bored with this. He's a smart dog.
It's so interesting to me how much he's panting because he's doing such minimal physical work. But it's funny, it's like he's panting like he's ran around the backyard for a half hour.
He'll be tired tonight.
Yeah, but you can tell he loves doing it.
Yeah, he likes to train.
He does.
It's very rewarding to train a dog like
Yeah.
this. Not so much a dog
Good.
that doesn't want to.
Yeah, he loves, like, even when he was a puppy and Nick would work with him while I was at work, he loved it.
Yeah. All right. That's good. So you don't need to, these are just visuals. You can do this with, if he would do it, paper plates or, plastic little dishes or something. Or you
Okay.
could do it with food bowls. Go to the dollar store and buy food bowls, you
Okay.
know, smaller food bowls, and just to give him a visual and helps you. So we have mat work, up, down, and ping pong. I'm going to do one more pattern game. It's a real easy one, okay? Is it all right with you guys? Okay. I don't want to overload you with stuff, but you'll get video for everything. And up, down, ping pong, and up, down, and this is called whiplash. It was named after a dog. It's not about, it's not about the whiplash.
Yeah.
This is about teaching the dog to reorient to you at every moment.
Okay.
So we will end up with a door frame being an environmental cue for the dog to turn around and look at you, not for the dog to jump out into the world and see what sort of trouble he can get in. So I had trouble teaching this to my dogs because they always let me go out the door first.
Mm-hmm.
But this is easy enough to teach where they, alright, so this goes like this. Now I'll put treats in my hand. And it starts with a treat on the ground and then you run around with their tail. Henry, good. Henry, good. Henry, good. And you might, Henry. They get really fast. So this is a good time for something crunchy like what you brought.
To slow him down a little bit.
Slow him down a little bit.
Do you know why he paws at the treat?
I don't. He's excited,
Okay.
and somewhere he's been taught that.
I wonder if
I
he's
mean, just
learning that
learn
from
it.
the cat.
That could be. So, Henry, good. Henry, good. Henry, good boy. So this makes you dizzy,
Yeah.
but all you're doing is, this is so much easier with a little dog.
Yeah.
Good boy.
Oh, sorry.
Why are you doing
Distracted.
that?
I was breaking one up for you.
That's all right. That's all right. So, and you might, I don't know how fast he'll go through those, but
Are we handing it to him or putting it?
put it on the ground and then move. Good. Henry, you want to call his
Henry.
name? Yeah.
Good.
Okay.
Henry.
Good. There you go.
Henry.
Oh, you're much better at this than I
Good.
am.
Henry.
Good. All right.
Henry.
Good.
Henry.
Good. There you go. Good boy. What a good boy. Yeah. Yeah, the milk bone's much better.
Yeah.
Give
Takes
him
longer.
a moment. So you have crunchy treats at certain times, and you
Yeah.
have soft treats at other times.
Yeah.
So it all depends. He loves this. So this is the minute. How do you let him out of the mudroom?
Just open the.
So we open the gate and he comes bursting through.
Okay, so the minute he comes out, you go in, right in there in the threshold of the mudroom
Uh-huh.
door, and go, Henry. Good, yeah. Because we're doing two things. We're teaching Henry that we're never going to use his name when we're disappointed with him. We are going to call him pumpkin shit or something else.
Yeah.
We are never saying Henry again, okay? But Henry it's a good thing for me when they call my name.
That makes
Because
sense.
that way you're not getting 50-50,
That makes sense.
okay?
Because they associate everything with words and
Henry.
tones.
Good. Henry.
Good.
Good.
There you go.
Henry. Good. Henry. Good. Henry. Good.
There you go.
Henry. Good. Henry.
See how he doesn't
Good.
come up and crowd, Nick?
Yeah. Henry. Good. Henry. Good boy.
So he's very smart. He's backing up as he's doing that. So that I think is pretty much the lesson
Good. Sit.
for us tonight. I think you've got 4 things to do. I did want to tell you about recalls, about Henry Comm. Dogs are one of the only mammals that follow our gaze. So when we're standing like this and Henry's there and I say, Henry, come, I'm giving him a message because I'm looking this way, my feet are this way. You ever seen agility people with dogs?
Yeah.
They're watching whether the shoulder drops, that means something, the direction the feet are going. You know, I mean, that's all about a person's body language, agility. And when the dog messes up, that's normally human error. They've done something that led the dog astray
Right.
at that moment. So when you want Henry to come, you should run away from him.
Okay.
Just move away. Just move in the opposite direction. Move the direction you want him to come.
That works actually when he's outside and he doesn't want to come in when it's time to come inside when I'm running late already to work in the morning. If I make it a game and run, he will run.
Oh, yeah.
To me.
And you always have Henry chase you. You never chase Henry.
Yep.
You have Henry chase you. Unless Henry is the type of dog that you can chase and no.
We'll never
He
catch him.
runs away and
Yeah.
he goes back and forth.
So I have a boxer that's not terribly high drive. He's a medium drive. He's not low drive, but he's a medium drive dog. And it takes time for him to learn things.
Yeah.
So, but that's okay. But yeah, you learned how to get the best out of that, didn't you, Henry? Yes. So that's good. So, do you have questions?
So how often should we do these exercises a day?
I would do, if each of you did it once a day, that would be spectacular.
Okay.
If one of you gets to it at least once a day.
Okay.
Once a day, because he'll pick it up so fast at once a day.
Yeah. So
Henry.
I can work with him on it in the mornings because I get
Drop
up with
it.
him in the morning.
Drop it.
Okay.
And then I would like him to
Good.
do it. The whole idea is that we're doing it when the toddler is sleeping so that he's not involved and
Or the cats. We don't want the
Right,
cats
right.
involved.
right.
We want a small space that has no distractions. That's where we teach.
Do you think it would be good to do the teaching in the mudroom?
You
so
could
it's a
do the,
positive place?
absolutely. You could make that a very special. That would make that place very special.
Yeah.
If it's big enough.
Yeah.
But that's that or a spare bedroom. You don't have more than one dog.
No.
So that's good.
Okay, so we can do that twice a day. And then we do have family coming into town Friday, about 7 or 8 people staying at our house for my son's birthday this weekend. So we just want to make sure we're like being consistent with training. So when people are coming in through the door, we're wanting him
Just leash him up.
Okay, until when? Like at what point are you unleashing him?
If once he's not rearing.
Okay.
Once he's big, and scattered Cheerios. Somebody hold him. Scatters Cheerios. Get the scent going. Nose down, begins to think.
Okay.
And you'll pretty much know when. And you might want to walk him around to everybody.
Mm-hmm.
And you might want to start to teach a calm greeting. You know.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So on leash, walk him around so that he gets to smell it, and tell everybody, don't look at him, don't touch him, ignore him.
Okay.
And let him come up to them and sniff
And
them.
if he jumps, just turn to the side.
Just
Yeah. Okay.
Just turn away. But you have to recognize when he does the behavior you want, which is four on the
Right.
floor.
Right.
So that you have to stay with it. So, it's like, good.
Yeah. Okay.
And it's where most people got confused. They got taught, well, don't reward bad behavior, but you're not rewarding bad behavior. You're rewarding the
The good
behavior
behavior.
you want.
Right.
So that's where people got all confused. Well, I don't want to give him a treat,
Right.
after he's jumped on
Right.
me.
Right.
No, you're not giving a treat.
Right.
You're giving a treat when it's four on the floor. Yeah, give him enough time to acclimate. However long he's going to take, you never know. And the more you don't let him rehearse that behavior, the more he won't do that.
Right. Okay.
Are you a doctor's office, dentist office?
I work at MUSC Hospital downtown.
Okay, all
Yeah.
right. What do you do,
Yeah.
Nick?
I work in insurance,
All right. Any kind of insurance?
commercial insurance.
Commercial?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Do you get to work from home?
1 day a week I work from home.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you have
So
company.
Wednesdays you can get lots of training. He also goes to doggy daycare. We were gonna ask you,
Perfect.
should we wait to send him there while we're in the middle of training?
Doggy
No.
daycare.
Okay.
Perfect.
Okay. He just hasn't been in 2 weeks because of his surgery.
Yes, that's fine.
Okay.
That's perfect. He
Okay,
should
good.
go to doggy daycare. He shouldn't be home alone all day.
Yeah, he loves it.
Yeah. And he gets along with other dogs.
Great. Yeah.
Mhm.
He never.
He's a little bit standoffish with male dogs at first.
Yeah.
Especially like coming into his space.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's fine.
But we don't
He
know
just-
that now that he's fixed though. Because I've heard that
Well,
male
he's still
dogs
got testosterone.
can be
going.
like that.
Get out of the bucket, dude. Hey.
Henry.
And
Get
then-
out of the bucket. No, you're not allowed to say your name unless
Oh,
you're going to
that's
give him a treat.
That's right. Oh, what'd you think?
So what would be a way to call him in that moment to come to you? Just come?
Here, buddy. Come on.
Okay.
Come on, let's
Got
go.
it. Got it. Okay. The high pitched tones seem to work better too.
High-pitched tone.
Yeah.
And I don't expect you, Nick, to be.
I can go a little higher.
But I'd like you to go up on the last syllable, like bingo!
Yeah.
Well, that's good. We'll get this. The pattern games are called Control Unleash, and they were developed by Leslie McDivitt. And they are the most bang for your bucks of everything for behavior. I really like these because you get a dog that reorients to you, puts its attention on you,
Yeah.
is interested. You have a little
Little mat.
right
Yeah.
there, buddy. Yes, you do. Yeah, I know, buddy. You have the nicest teeth, a year old. Yes, a year old. You only have 18 more months of adolescence. 2 kittens. How did you get 2 more kittens? Who's the cat person?
Both of us, but
Okay.
we have been talking about getting another cat for a while because the Humane Societies here are at capacity with kittens right now.
Yeah,
So
they
I'm
are.
always getting the
Everywhere.
text messages, always getting the emails. And so we were like, let's just go. Like, we have a very large house. We can afford to have another cat. Like, if they need a home, let's just do it. Why not? So we go in, and most of them are with their siblings in the cage. And then they tell you, oh, we'll take one out. You can play with it. And I'm like, that's so mean to just take one. And actually, it was his idea. He was like,
It
I
was.
feel like we have to get them both. Like, he's like, they're together. You can't just pull one from the other. And the ones that we ended up getting, one was, they look identical, like they came from the same litter, but they did not. They're actually like a couple weeks apart. But
Good.
one of them was removed. One of them was brought in with a sibling, and then someone adopted the sibling, so he was by himself. And then they found this other one a week later that was brought in and brought him with him. So now
Okay.
they've just bonded and whatever. But yeah, we got 2.
It actually worked out good too because our other cat is not interested in them and is like very standoffish with them.
Are they
So-
females?
No, they're both males.
They're both
All
males?
of the animals are males.
Okay.
So the 2 that we got now are very interested in each other. So I would have felt bad if we brought just one home and then the other cat's not interested in him and then he's kind of like isolated.
So in case you don't think I understand this story, I moved from San Francisco down to a little town called San Martin, about a half an hour from San Jose, California, and
Okay.
it was the country then.
Yeah.
It was before Silicon. It was in 1994, so it was before Silicon Valley hit. And I had a big M&D barn there with 3 stalls, and we were and 2.5 acres, and we were like, oh, well, let's go look, you know. So we went down the street, and I bought not 1, but 2 donkeys. 2, mind you.
Oh my
And we
goodness.
had no horse trailer. We had to put them in, they were little, we had to put them in the SUV. They were about 200 pounds.
Oh
We
my
put them in the
gosh.
SUV to get them home. It was really
Oh
hysterical.
my gosh, that's so funny.
With an
We
SUV.
always said that like our big dream is to buy a plot of land, build a house on it, have like some farm animals, not ones that are a lot of work, like the less, a little like. I'm a huge llama fan, but I've heard that they're like a nightmare to own. Llamas and alpacas, I've heard, are a nightmare to own. But we've always said we wanted to do that, and then we went and stayed at an Airbnb a couple times in North Carolina of a lady who has a farm out there, and she has all different types of animals. And she made me learn really quickly that it's very, very, it's tough. It's a lot of hard work. It's a lot of work. Unless you have the money and finances to be able to hire people to do it for you, and you just get to enjoy the animals, then
You
it's,
have to walk the fence line.
yeah.
You have to go feed twice a day.
Yeah. So now we have an indoor farm.
You have snakes.
Yeah.
And, you know, we had rattlers in California. We didn't have
Yeah.
all these.
He's from Fresno.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so that's the middle. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was hot, man.
Oh, yeah.
Fresno's
Yeah,
hot.
it's hot
Oh,
there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
When did you leave?
2014.
Oh, so you okay?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you were there when Jerry Brown was governor. Was a decent governor
Yeah,
of the state.
yeah.
Jerry Brown's the only good governor we ever had.
Yeah. Yeah, I joined the military when I was 20.
Okay.
And I've never moved back.
So,
All my family still lives there.
oh,
So,
do they?
yeah.
So you guys go to visit?
Yeah, we try and get out there like once a year.
Yeah. That's actually where we got Henry.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. He's a California dog.
He's a California guy. I lived there 47 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
I came here 7 years ago,
Okay.
and I live with my sister. She's 6 years older than I am, and I was really glad I came. Came in 2018 because I would not have wanted her to have been here during COVID by herself.
Yeah.
Oh, she moved out here first?
She was here. She wouldn't come to California. I had a 7-acre ranch in Prunedale, Salinas.
Okay.
Okay, so Prunedale really, but you know, it is Salinas. It's about 30 minutes from Monterey,
Yeah.
but it was far enough inland that we didn't get the marine layer all the time, or we were the first to lose it and the last to get it. But she wouldn't move there because her kids are here.
Yeah.
So, and she's my older sister, so I said,
Yeah.
okay, I'll move here.
Yeah.
We sold the ranch, and I moved.
Yeah.
I sold I had to sell round pens and barns, you know, the
Yeah.
portable barns and stuff. I said I couldn't do that. No, I couldn't have driven. I could not drive across country now. But
We've done it about 8 times.
Yeah.
We've done it a lot.
for me, that's a 5-day trip.
Yeah.
Of course, I quit at 3 in the afternoon. All right, buddy, you did so good
You
today.
did do good.
You were so good. What a good boy. Yes, what a good boy.
Henry, you ready to go?
Next time we will, we'll fit him for a, balance harness.
Okay.
And which will, I hate to rely on equipment, but balance harnesses are really good. He does have the front hook, which is good because having it hooked on the back teaches them to pull. So having it on the front, if they go to pull, it pulls in towards you.
I was gonna ask if when we start doing like leash work, if you would rather him just be in a collar. That's kind of how the first person I took him to, they wanted him on a collar.
Yeah.
But then I feel like they choke themselves.
Well, not, yeah. It's, you know, I like a balance harness. I think a balance harness is really.
Because he's much older now. He was a puppy then, but now when you put him on a collar, he chokes himself.
Yeah. So this is a balance harness. It's good for summertime here. It comes totally apart, and their head goes, their body's here, their head's here. The part that is going to be a different color is always on the back. But it unhooks everywhere, so you don't have to stick anything over their head or anything. And it makes a difference.
Okay. Do you not recommend gentle leaders?
It takes time to acclimate them to a gym.
Okay.
It takes at least a week to acclimate.
Yeah.
Acclimate
We
them.
got one just because I've heard that they're really good, and yeah, we've tried to put it on him one time, and he just did not.
Yeah, and he gets it off, and then that's it.
Yeah.
You know, it's the same thing with muscle training. In 4 weeks, I can get your dog. In 2 weeks, I can get your dog pushing into the muzzle. You never want to put a muzzle on. You want the dog pushing into it, you know, and then you hook it up. This is what the black one with green looks like, you know.
Okay.
This is, well, we won't give you this pink. And then they got the really butch one for the hunting dog. You know?
That's cute.
And but we'll fit them. I have one, and then I'll let you take it home for the week. I don't know. Are you walking them at night or?
Yeah, in the evenings is when he gets walks.
Yeah.
Good.
I'll let you take it home for the week, and then you can decide. I think they're about $37.
Okay.
39 probably now. God knows what they are.
We're
now.
gonna need to walk him now, though. We have a dog walker, but I think we should be walking him while he's being trained, right?
I think the dog. Does the dog walker know what they're doing?
No.
I mean, he's a teenage kid, but
Oh yeah.
but he's been walking him for. But he knows how to deal with Henry. Like when Henry comes at him at the door, he knows to like get kind of down to his level and give him the attention he needs for a second and let him smell him, and then he'll take him on the walk. But when his brother comes, his brother's younger, and he's like, "Oh, the dog's jumping all over."
But Henry's still pulling.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah, he's
So,
still pulling.
The only time he stops pulling is once he's so tired and they're like a mile in.
Yeah. Yeah, we should be able to correct that pretty easily, and we'll even be able to do it. I do loose leash. I train loose leash walking down on this road where nobody goes. It's really nice, and this would be, you know, it's the temperature isn't down, but it's. Henry, big noise! Oh my God! Oh my God! What happened? Henry, what happened, huh? Thank you. Well, you guys did great.
Thank you.
Henry's going to be a champ. 8 people, huh? You couldn't have gotten here 4 weeks ago, huh?
I know. It'll be a big test.
It will be a big test.
All right, well, we'll see you Wednesday.
All right, so are you on 12-hour shifts? Is that what you do now?
No, I don't work bedside anymore. I'm a director now at the hospital.
Oh, nice.
So I work 7 to 3.
Oh, that's
Monday to Friday.
yeah, perfect.
No, yeah, I don't work away from bedside about a year ago.
I don't know, maybe.
Yeah, a lot. Especially with a kid. I like the 12-hour shifts, but I like the 40 off.
Yeah.
But
Hey, Nick.
Yes, ma'am.
If you text me your email, I'll send you everything too. I'll copy you.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
Thanks. Uh-huh. There we go.